What's up, YouTube? So this is for Big Johnson, rabbits, bunnies, and donuts. Raspberry filled. He'll get Big Johnson. You'll get this. I don't know if anybody else will. But there you go, bunny rabbits, donuts, and what this video is about is a little update on the Honor Guard from Honor Defense. Got a new holster for it. Really like this, nice and soft, leather. Does have the retention strap, and it came really stiff, so I did mink oil the outside of it. And I wouldn't have done that if it didn't have a retention strap, but since it does, I'm not too worried about this being too soft. It was just really stiff, but decent holster. And this is by the Holster Store, St. Cloud, Florida. So went and did some shooting. I will roll in some footage at the end of the video. With this, I probably have 150 rounds through it so far. It's breaking in really nice. Getting used to these sights. And this thing, if I do my job, it does its. It's really accurate. We were shooting at 10 yards today, whereas before I was shooting at 7. Actually, probably a little more than that. We were shooting at like 33 feet, so 11 yards. But yeah, did great. Now, I want to take this down real quick and show you something very interesting I found out about the type of ammo this thing likes and the type of ammo it doesn't like. Hang on. So we'll get the slide off here. Let me get the barrel out. But yeah, this thing performed flawlessly, no issues whatsoever. I did clean it after the last time I shot it. I'm gonna need a rag here. Oh, there we go. I over oiled it. I'm trying to help it break in a little bit, so that's why the barrel has got a lot of oil on it. So we'll take some of that off. So shoots Full Metal Jacket fine. These are Blazer brass. No issues with that. And it likes this ammo right here for my defensive stuff. The Hornady American Gunner. This is a 115 grain XTP. And this is what it looks like. For those of you who may not be familiar with it. And it absolutely hated this ammo right here. Sig Sauer Elite Performance Ammunition. My Smith & Wesson M&P likes this stuff. Doesn't have any issues with it. I'm trying to grainage here. Where are we at? This side maybe. So 124 grain versus 115 grain. Jacketed hollow point. Now the issue, I'm assuming this is the issue, is if you look at the tip of this bullet, the Sig Sauer, how wide that face is and how flat that is, as opposed to the Hornady stuff. What this would do would go into the barrel, and see how it doesn't quite seat down all the way. I don't want to push it in there because it's a bitch to get out. It would load the first one and it'd be slightly out of battery, and if you smack the back of the gun, put it into battery, it shoots and then loads the second one. The second one got stuck. I did finally get it back into battery, drop the mag and shoot the round out, and it did extract it. But what I think is happening is, if you look at this feed ramp here, how squared off that is, and maybe some polishing may or may not help, is I think this because this is so wide and flat, that it's catching and then going slower because I did have some that just stuck, like cockeyed on there. Whereas this stuff, you drop it in, it seats pretty good. And you know, the tip is narrower and allows it to not hang up on that feed ramp. So glad I found that out. I actually found that out after shooting it the first time. I came home, loaded a mag of this stuff, and got it jammed in there, which kind of freaked me out because I'm in my house with a loaded, half-loaded firearm, and I couldn't get the slide back. So I finally, you know, jacked it around and got the round out. And then this one didn't go into battery, but while I was out shooting today, these worked really well. So no bueno on the Sig Sauers. Save those for my M&P. Likes full metal jackets, and it likes the Hornady XTP rounds. So like it or not, that's going to be my defensive round. I'm also going to try to get some of the extreme penetrators. I can't remember right off the bat the name of the company that does it, but I do have a box of those, or a couple boxes of those coming. I'm going to test them and see how they work. But yeah, so just something for anybody looking into this gun. There may be some hollow points this gun doesn't like. If it likes the extreme penetrators, that'd be awesome. It will shoot these. I shot a full mag of these and did fine. Loves full metal jacket. Like I said, I got 100, probably 150 rounds through it. I had 50 rounds the first night, and then I shot another box plus, or another 100 rounds today. So really happy with this firearm. It'll be a good gun to throw in my rotation with my M&P, because that's what I like to carry. Here's what the slide looks like after today's shooting. Sorry the camera's not doing a good job focusing. I had no issues with this gun except for the Sig Sauer stuff, and I can't remember if I had another gun that had issues with that, but you know, and this stuff ain't cheap either. The Sig Sauer, 20 bucks. I guess that's not bad. $19 for, you know, 20 rounds. This one is, let's see, no price tag on it. You get 25 rounds of this stuff. So, anyway, you know, sometimes you got to marry your ammo to your gun, or your gun to your ammo. And then, like I said, I'll roll in some range footage of today. Got me a new AR500 plate. It's a 7x12 inch silhouette. Rang that, you know. Went and shot my Glock 22 also. But yeah, so that's it. Thanks for watching. Big Johnson, I know you're jealous because I'm gonna go have donuts with Hiccup. Rate, comment, subscribe. Like I said, I'll put the range video in after this, and we'll see you.
Turn it off. Go ahead. Yeah. Am I hitting low?
Low left. Yeah, killed it.
Jeez. Got some of them.
Cool. Man, seems accurate.
What's that?
This is accurate.
Yeah.
Got a few in the center.
Right. That was your 40.
Yep.